All right. Hello to nobody at the moment. I know these middle of the day chats are kind of weird, but um, I had a couple of things that I wanted to talk about, and just wanted to get them right out. So didn't want to wait to go through the editing and shooting and all that. Um, so first, just wanted to say thank you because I hit 100 subscribers. What's up, Tony? Thanks for joining. So, speaking of Tony Sanders, who just joined the chat, um, first guy got a shout out. He was one of my early supporters, and right now he's running a contest for those of you who don't follow him or don't know. And he was kind enough to include me in that contest as part of the requirements to follow my channel, which was extreme act of kindness on his part. So great dude, great channel. Can't say enough good things about him. So if you don't follow him, definitely check him out. And on here and on Instagram, I'll link him in the description. Reggie, what's up, buddy? You guys are like timing this perfect. Because I was just about to talk about you, Reggie. Just giving some shout outs to people for since I got 100 subscriptions. Yeah, notifications turned on. But like, I was just about to talk about Tony, and then he joined the chat, and then I was just about to talk about you, and you joined the chat. So just like, um, so Reggie Simmons, I'm sure probably everyone who follows me already follows him, but I got to give this dude a huge shout out. While I was still thinking about starting this channel, I reached out to him for advice, and he was kind enough to take the time to talk to me and um, give me some encouragement. And he's been a great source of inspiration along the way, and he's given me a lot of great advice, a lot of great help, both for the channel and just for you know being a friend in the comic world. Same thing with Tony. Um, both those dudes are top tier. So if you don't follow them, definitely should. They're two of the best. Um, so speaking of Tony Sanders contest, because I am a qualification for winning, I am not going to technically enter the contest, but I did want to participate still. So what he asked for people to do was to choose two characters who they're big fans of and just talk about why they're big fans of them. So I picked Gambit and Rogue. I think a lot of people my age or my age group watched the X-Men cartoon in the 90s. And I think that's really where my appreciation for these characters came from. But it continued into the comics, and X-Men as a whole are really have always been fascinating to me about, you know, the allegorical nature of what they represent as far as bigotry and yeah, na 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 na. You got it. Still hum the theme song. Um, so yeah, X Men, great. Rogue and Gambit, really fascinating with her abilities and their kind of, you know, their love story and what the struggle because they can't touch each other because of her abilities. Um, I mean, now they can. Spoiler alert for people who haven't caught up on X Men from like 10 years ago, but um, it really just struck a chord for me. I'm a sucker for romantic stories. For those of you who don't follow Reggie and don't watch his live streams, back in the day, I wrote a comic book and illustrated it, and it is a romance at heart, and I still write a lot of fiction, and it's typically romantic in nature. So I'm a sucker for it. So the books I'm going to show off for the contest that I'm not entering, X-Men number 4. Not only is this the first appearance of Omega Red, this is technically Rogue and Gambit's first date, but it gets quickly interrupted by Omega Red. Go figure. Like they don't have enough standing in their way of their love. And then things get hot and heavy in 24. I love this cover. I think it's classic. And there's just a really touching moment between them. If you haven't read this book, really, really good stuff. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Another great book. And I'm going to cheat a little bit since I'm not actually entering the contest and include X-Men Gold 30. This is the J. Scott Campbell classified variant. I won't spoil it for anyone who, for some reason, has not read this or knows about it, but it involves Rogue and Gambit. Weapon X Squall, Cajun Comics, what's up? Thanks for joining. I may actually do, if anyone's watching my Alpha Flight video, I may actually do a Rogue and Gambit love story video similar to that. Might be fun. Sorry for the mess in the background, by the way. I'm doing a little Wednesday sorting. So yeah, that's my shout outs and my spiel about why I love Rogue and Gambit, besides the fact that he looks awesome and has a cool ability, and she's a babe, a comic babe. So the only other thing I want to do today is just share what I picked up this morning. I'll go through them pretty quick because there's nothing too exciting. I picked up this from last week or a couple weeks ago because I missed it. Amazing Spider-Man Annual. I didn't get the Del Auto variant. They didn't have it, but I wanted to read this book, Black Suit Spider-Man. Can't miss that. Got both Edge of Spider-Geddon number 4 covers. These are flying off the shelves, apparently. Another first appearance that I'm sure will not end up going anywhere. Thank you for the congratulations, Tony. Appreciate it. Spider-Geddon 0, got the variant cover. Just liked it a little better. Wasn't crazy about either of them, actually, but I like Spider-Man. As I know that's a really unpopular opinion, but I happen to like Spider-Man. So this might be terrible, but give it a shot. New Doomsday Clock. I'm a couple issues behind on this, but what I've read, I've really liked so far. A couple of the issues have been really top notch, and so I got to catch up. And I wasn't going to buy this, but I got suckered into it. Heroes in Crisis 1. Oh, hi, Miss Hustle. Yes. If you guys don't follow Miss Hustle on Instagram, she is like a curator of all good things live streaming on YouTube. So if you ever want to find new content, follow her. I don't know how she does it, and I don't know why she has chosen to endorse me a couple times, because I'm just a blabbering idiot, but I appreciate it, Miss Hustle. The reason I ended up grabbing this is because Tom King is writing it, and I think he is just churning out some awesome content. I caught up on Mr. Miracle this morning, read 10 and 11, and pretty sure it's only a 12-issue series, and it is just crazy good. So even if you're not a DC fan, Reggie, check out Mr. Miracle. Yeah, Booster Gold, what's up? My boy Booster Gold. Hold on, let me show this off real quick. I don't think I've shared this with anybody yet. Speaking of Booster Gold. Anyway, last thing I picked up, this Nameless #1 Newbury Comics exclusive edition. I had this for cover price in like a random bin. I know it's not the regular cover, but it's still a hot book. So I snatched it. So that's all I got. Short and sweet, but again, wanted to give a shout out to my boys, Tony Sanders, Reggie Simmons. Thank you again to Miss Hustle. Thank you to literally everyone who's subscribed or commented or liked one of my videos, or even took the time to not like one of my videos. It blows my mind that 100+ people want to listen to what I have to say about comics. So thank you to everyone. Big thumbs up, and catch you all soon.